if you want me to confirm further details as to who is speaking, I can as well do that.
No. It's just that I want to actually look at you, because then the thing is that I see who am I speaking to rather than a blank screen.
Okay.
Yeah, because there's only like 3 of us, and while we are waiting for Aby to join us, then at least I'm speaking to you directly, and rather than talking to a blank screen.
Yeah, but there are situations if my system is not working, my camera is not fine to transmit.
No, that's fine. If your system is not working, that is fine. Yeah, because it's nice, if you having a meeting like this, then at least I could see you.
Okay, I will put it on, because sometimes it fluctuates. I just fixed it, but I don't know. Let me just try.
Yeah.
Is it working?
No, it's not. But it's fine. If you try and it's not working, then it's fine.
Is it working?
Oh yes, it is now. I can see you.
Okay.
Yeah. How are you?
Yeah. Well, so far so good. It's a tough period actually, and I find it very, 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 very interesting with current development actually.
Okay. Let us wait for Aby, because yeah. So then I will just email her, and I think she should be joining soon, and I just find out what's going on with her.
Okay.
Because we wait for her because she want to find out how you are as well, instead of you repeating everything again. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So yeah. Hello.
Hello.
Oh, hi, Aby.
Hi,
I was about to see how you're doing. Yeah.
Hi, how are you?
Well, so far so not so bad, not so good.
Okay. You know who I am, don't you? Do I need to introduce myself to you?
Sorry, say again.
Do I need to introduce myself, or do you know who I am?
I'm not too sure. I think probably we've met once or twice, but it's been ages now, so I cannot recognize you anymore.
Okay, fair enough. And I've probably changed in lockdown. So I'm Aby Mitchell. I'm the course leader for September 17.
Okay, course leader.
Course leader. So we have met before. We did meet once before up at Paragon House.
Okay.
Okay. So I don't know if Kit started the meeting, but one of the things that we'd like to do for this meeting with you is we'd like to record it, so that there's a record of the meeting that we've had with you today.
Okay, that is fine. And
okay.
And in what capacity are we having this meeting? What is it related to?
Okay, let me start the recording then, and we'll talk about it. And if you want me to stop the recording anytime, you need to let me know, okay?
Absolutely fine.
All right, let me do that then.
For the fact that you are recording on your end, are you listening, Aby?
Yes, I'm listening.
For the fact that you are recording on your end, can I do the recording here as well?
You won't need to. You'll be able to access this one.
Where will
It'll be on Blackboard Collaborate.
Okay.
So you don't need 2 recordings. The fact that you're participating in this, you'll be able to access this recording.
Okay.
Okay. So Kit's invited us to this meeting today. Thank you, Kit, for inviting us both. Can you just give a background as to why we've been invited to this meeting, Kit?
Yeah, well, the thing is that the reason I'm inviting you for this meeting is that because I've seen in your email that in the trail that you have given to Luke asking for extension, and you have cited psychological trauma. Now, the thing is that as a PT, I am very concerned when you actually cited psychological trauma, and that is why I would like to meet up with you to try and find out what is causing that psychological trauma, and if there's any way we could help you. And also, I have noticed that, for a few modules, you'll be asking for extension. And I just want to know, how you're doing and how you're getting on. Would you need any academic, support and so on and so forth for the from the module tutors and so on and so forth? So therefore, coming up from this meeting, I would, try and contact the respective module leaders and see whether is there any way we could actually support you in completing all your modules assignment and so on and so forth. That is the reason for the meeting today.
Okay. Now, I think sometime in January, anyway, it has to do with the issue of bereavement. I overcome that situation. Now, as a result of that bereavement, coupled with the coronavirus crisis, when the coronavirus period set in, actually, my little kids had some cold fever. And I'm sure you will agree with me, in the early crisis of the coronavirus, the symptoms was not actually fully determined or ascertained as to what. People were confused. Is it flu symptoms?
Yeah.
No. So when my children have a kind of cold, I was a bit concerned. And then I said, okay, my partner actually was on her placement because she's studying nursing as well. Then I said, okay, leave the children with me. You go for your placement. Instead of them going into school, let me just keep an eye and see how things developed. And because of the bereavement I've experienced that hit me from back home, because I trained actually my brother, and I look at the cost and everything that happened, everything all together, it set me. So with the coronavirus issue regarding my children, I was a bit concerned. What is going on? Who have they made contact with? So, but thank God, I overcame that. But what I'm trying to say here is, I had an extension due to my brother's bereavement. Then I managed to, walk around it, and I eventually submit my the nursing decision making and research in practice. Fortunately, the research in practice was okay, and but the nursing decision is still outstanding. Right.
So sorry, I'm just going to clarify that for you. You said you submitted it. Have you not submitted it then?
Question: the decision making. The research in practice was submitted. It was successful.
Yes.
The decision making
Yes.
submitted, but unsuccessful because I have to do a second submission. Yeah.
Okay, so you're just due a second submission for that, yeah?
Yes. Now.
Okay.
And during the crisis, there was a lot of not misinformation. Even UWL and some other institutions were in crisis regarding to how they handle issues with the information they are getting from the public health England. Now, regarding to student opting-in and further information, I'm sure you are aware of that period. There was system breakdown, a lot of issues going on. But eventually, now.
Do you mean the cyber attack?
Yeah, the cyber attack and the system was broken.
Yes.
Now, what now happened basically was then we were not able to come in for lectures, and everybody was on a lockdown. Then the system has to change to adapt to it. Then when the system changed, then the submission date for the dissertation, which is ENAP, was moved forward, and what else? And advanced nursing practice leading was also moved forward. They were also moved forward.
Leading and managing care.
Yeah, but however, in my case, I applied for some extension of time due to the fact that basically during that period, I received a direct email from Charmagne Barnes that I am not allowed to go to opt in because she said I'm not eligible to it because I have outstanding modules. Okay. Then I emailed her. Let me finish. I emailed her.
Yeah.
And I copied. I emailed a College of Nursing and Midwifery, and I copied her. And she emailed me back that she will get in touch with me as soon as if there is any changes. But I waited. She received changes, but she did not get back to me. At some point, Deborah Taylor emailed me, and they state in that email that if I did not respond, my course will be deferred. Now, let me finish.
I just want to say something. Just let me say something. I know you've sent emails, and you've sent emails about your concerns, and I'm very well aware of that. And there is a response email coming to you to address your concerns. When we started this conversation, Kit said to you that the reason for this meeting was to see where you are at with your submissions and whether you need any additional support with us, because we are worried about you, because you have already told us in this meeting that you've had a bereavement and you've had concerns over the health of your children, which we accept is very, very stressful. So I don't want to go over all the concerns that you've cited in your emails, because they are going to be picked up and addressed with you. I really want to do is talk about you and where you're at and what kind of support you need right now from your personal tutor and your course leader.
Okay.
So just to recap, because I have just made a note, you've got a second submission for nursing practice and decision making too. I don't know where your research and practice you have submitted, and you were telling me about your dissertation, leading and managing care and advanced practice.
Now, the leading and managing care, I have submitted it. Yes. I think I submitted it on the 19th of last month. I haven't got a fit result yet. I mean,
right.
That should be out. It should be out before now. Now.
Yeah. Tell me about the other two.
I have dissertation and
yes.
ANP.
Yes.
And dissertation, ANP, and decision making. Those are the three that is left.
So are they second attempts, or are they non-submissions, or where are we at with those?
The ANP is first attempt. The decision, the dissertation is first attempt.
And do you have a submission date for your dissertation?
Yes, I have submission date.
What is your submission date for that?
3rd of August.
Great. And how are you getting on with that?
I'm actually getting on well with that because I collaborated with Anathi Chetty Williams, and with the ANP, which yes. I am actually working on. I look forward to collaborate with Luke Cox. I look forward to collaborate with him next week. Just to.
So you've arranged an appointment to see Luke and discuss this assignment.
I will email him either on Monday, because Saturday, Sunday will be probably at the end of this meeting. No, that will be out of hours as well. I will email him on Monday to find to arrange a convenient time to discuss what issues that I want to raise. But we've been in communication with each other to date.
What do you mean the issues that you want to raise?
No, when I say issues,
you're looking at support for your assignment, yes?
Yeah, I'm looking at support. I just want to get a little bit of clarification, nothing of concern, just a little bit of clarification on certain issues.
So just be careful then how you phrase that. It's not a concern. You're looking for support and clarification. Okay?
Yeah, that is what I mean.
Okay, excellent. All right.
So can I butt in?
Yes.
Sorry. Yeah. Ayo, you should be liaising with me because I'm your module tutor for ANP, and not Luke, because Luke is the module leader.
All right. Thank you.
So you should be contacting me for your module for the ANP.
Okay.
Yeah. Always go to your module tutor first, because they're the ones that have taught you. And then if you need any additional support, you can go to the module leader or you can come to me. But always do go to your module tutor first. Thank you, Kit. I didn't realise that.
Yeah, and I can straight away tell you when I'm free to meet with you, because if you email me on Monday, I'm going on leave and I will not be around. I am happy to meet you on Wednesday.
Okay.
Great.
For that, and let me see what time I can meet you. I can meet you about 12:30 on Wednesday.
12:30.
Excellent.
12:30 on Wednesday. Okay.
Okay. So do you have a submission date for that one, Kit?
Yes, for the ANP, yes. That will be 31st of this month.
Say that again, sorry, I missed it.
Yeah, 31st, 3-1 of this month, 31st.
31st of July.
Of July.
Okay, so you've got the 31st of July submission date, you've got the 3rd of August submission date, but you haven't got a submission date for your nursing practice and decision making 2, which is the 2nd attempt.
Yes, I have emailed Dorothy Cooper, and she said she will contact my, I think...
which is me.
Okay.
She said she would contact me, because what I want to do is set a date for you that they're not all going to collide in together. We need to space them out a little bit so that you've got time to work on these, okay?
Okay.
So what my feeling with the fact that you've got a submission at the 31st of July and a submission on the 3rd of August is to set the submission date for nursing practice and decision making 2 after that.
Okay.
What do you think? What's your feeling on that?
I will appreciate that, which is, it will be very helpful. I will appreciate that.
Right. So if I set now, are you working on that, or is this something that you haven't got back to yet?
Yeah, I'm actually working.
Just be honest with me.
Yeah. Basically, because I've read the feedback, and I've looked into the feedback. I look where my shortcomings are, and what I need to add to what my current position is as per the what I have done. I've got the material. It's just for me to put the material together and present it. That is where I am now.
So I'm just getting up a calendar while I talk to you. So if I set the date for the 17th of August, how does that sound? Does that sound reasonable to you? That's 2 weeks after your submission on the 3rd of August.
Yes.
Does that sound like that's achievable?
Please, if you don't mind, if we put it on the 20, because I'm not. I mean, I will be in placement. Yes. I think I will start my placement ending of this month. Fingers crossed.
That's fine.
Fingers crossed.
That's fine. So you want it on the 20th of August?
Please.
Right. I will email Dorothy.
Are you sure there is enough time? Sorry, because your dissertation is due on the 12th of August.
3rd, he's just said. His dissertation is due.
Is it
3rd?
I thought you said 12th. Oh, okay, fine. All right. Sorry, I missed it.
No, that's all right. So this is a good 2 weeks clear of that. So I will email Dorothy and I will let her know that we have agreed a submission date for that on the 20th of August, okay?
Oh, okay.
Who's your module tutor for that?
Is this gentleman, Robert?
Robert.
Yeah.
So you need to go to Robert with some support for your resubmission, okay?
Okay.
All right. So as far as I'm concerned, then, just talk about that bit. We have covered all your outstanding assignments. Am I correct in that?
Yes.
Okay,
nursing decision making, ANP, dissertation. Yes.
Right. So the second.
Sorry. The only thing I haven't had, which is I'm supposed to have got a feedback on leading and managing care services from Deborah, but I haven't got a feedback yet.
When did you submit it?
I submitted it on the 19th of last month.
19th of June.
Of June.
Oh, okay. I will check that for you.
I thought the results should be out sometimes around this week or so.
Okay, possibly. I mean, it could be that they're due in the next few days, but that's all right. I'll just check it for you. No problem. I'll just highlight that and I'll send an email. Okay, all right. So that's where we're at with all of that. Okay, so and then talk to me about your placement. You're going back into placement.
Yeah, I just received basically a conditional offer today, and they asked me to fill this occupational health something, but I was, it's not quite long I received it, but I was getting myself prepared to collaborate with you. Then I said, after the collaboration, I will fill the form so that I get it back to them as soon as possible.
Right. Why didn't you want to fill it out then? What was stopping you filling out your Occu Health?
No, there is nothing stopping me. I got it probably about an hour ago. So.
Oh, I see. Sorry.
Yeah,
I didn't realise.
Yeah,
okay.
I got.
All right. What's stopping you? You've only just got it. Fine.
Yeah, I just got it. I got the application form on the 7th. I completed it this morning. I sent it out. It was acknowledged, and conditional offer was given. Then an hour ago, I received the Occu Health document, of which I opened. Then I look at the time. I said, well, it's just about time for me to collaborate with you. Then let me just go into the collaboration. Then I will carry on with it.
Yeah, of course, I understand. Sorry about that. I misunderstood what you were saying about. I thought there was a barrier to that, but you were going to fill it out. And then, where is your placement?
It's Guys on St. Thomas.
Lovely. Whereabouts?
I think it's somewhere in central London. Somewhere by.
What ward? What ward are you on? I know where it is.
To be honest with you, I haven't got a clue yet.
Okay, all right. Okay, so we've got a placement starting. We've got a plan for our assignments. Yes.
Yes.
Okay, and then the other part of the meeting that Kit said was about your psychological well-being. Now, you started off telling us that you've had a considerable amount of stress, and we recognise that, and we're very sorry.
And
but sorry to hear you've had a bereavement.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry to hear that you've been through all of that, because that's a lot to deal with, especially in the current situation.
Yeah, you see, with the bereavement that happened in January, right? Despite that, I was going through a lot, and I suffered emotional setback. Yeah. But based on my orientation, I was still able to cope. I went into placement. I went into the gum clinic. I did very well, and I came out unscathed, and I mean, I was happy with it. Then what I'm trying to say here is, going to the issue of placement, okay. Debbie called me. Asked me to fill a form on when we had the collaboration.
Is this one of the concerns
that is what
up in the email?
That is what led to my what they call post-traumatic stress torture.
Okay.
That is what
led to your stress. Have you been, now listen, let me just pick you up on that. You're saying post-traumatic stress. Is that what you've been diagnosed as? Because I do need to take that
I have not been diagnosed with that. I'm telling you that I went through extreme stress because of the way my placement issue was dragged out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I understand. So from my perspective, and I say that, you know, I've heard that you've had a lot of stress. You've told me you had a lot of stress before you even told me that, so I understand. Do you feel that you need to speak to somebody about this? We do have a student counselling service that is free, that you could access, that we could give you the details for.
No, basically, no. I'm aware of issues of counselling. I have been there before, long time ago.
Okay.
Right, when I litigated a case in central London, I had to go and see a clinical psychologist, and I'm aware of those procedures. Now, in my current situation, I have been, because the lockdown even make it worse because you can't go out that much, and you can't even go to the gym. So what I've been doing is I've been going to the playing field to do a lot of jogging and to do a lot of exercise. Otherwise, if I'm very sedentary, sitting down reading for 12 hours or down, I might be putting it to be too much for me to handle. So I have been doing a lot of exercise to overcome the stress.
Okay. And do you feel like at the moment, sorry, just to check, do you feel at the moment you're managing your stress? Do you feel like this, what you're saying to me, you're doing your jogging, you're doing regular exercise, do you feel that that's managing the stress for you?
Yeah, it's managing the stress for me, coupled with the fact that I was able to discuss with members of my club regarding my stress, and they were able to talk me through and ask me just to be calm, and they give me the idea what is my primary objective should be me getting my degree and getting out of the university, except when unnecessary stressor comes in, I should notify them accordingly. And that was the meeting I had last Friday. So they were.
I'm pleased to hear that you've got that support. You also do have support with Kit, and she is your personal tutor. So if you did feel like you were under stress, it is that we will do something about it. I can refer you to occupational health. We can give you the student counselling advice. It does sound to me like you feel that you're managing it in your own circle, which is fine, but you have got Kit to go to, and then you also do have me as your course leader that you can come to. So talking about planning assignments and things like this are the ways that we can really support you to try and manage that. So if you feel with these dates that we've set, these are not manageable, you need to come back to me and you need to tell me that it's not manageable, that it's stressful, and we need to talk about it, and we need to see where we're at. Okay?
Oh, thank you very much. I mean, this session is actually quite good. I appreciate it, and I can see where I can see in plain sight where you are coming from and where you want to support me. And I do appreciate that.
And Kit really wants to support you as well, which is the reason why Kit has organised this meeting for us today. So what I want you to do is, when you need some help and support, you need to raise that through the correct channels, okay? And the correct channel to do that, Ayo, is first of all to go to Kit as your personal tutor, and then to come to me as your course leader. Because I have seen several emails that I wasn't copied in and I wasn't aware of that have not come through that channel, okay?
You see, sorry, Aby. Now, Aby. The issue, you see, when you confide in somebody, now you place that person in a place of trust in your mind, that now you confide in that person based on the discussion you have held with that person and the assurance that person has given you. Now, you see, in every organization, I want you to agree with this fact, because I've worked in different organizations. Now, there is what they call loyalty of colleagues. Now, if your co-lecturer in the same capacity as you give a student an assurance that, look, you don't have to worry about this issue. This is what I am giving you. Get it done and get back to me. I don't need to add, whether you are black, white, or brown, I don't need to doubt you.
I don't know why that's come into question.
No. Let me get this across, please. Now, what I'm trying to say is, I was assured of me getting into placement, and honestly speaking, that I was let down. Now, I did my own personal investigation. I come up with a result. I know what is going on. Now, for me to bypass Debbie or Sharon to come to you, it's like I don't trust them.
No, but what I'm saying to you, what we've talked about today I'm not talking about the past. And as I've said to you a couple of times on this call, your emails, those concerns you have are being addressed. What I'm saying to you is the correct process when you are feeling stressed with the assignments that we've talked about, with the placement that we've talked about, with the help and support we want to give you, is to go to your personal tutor and to come to me as your course leader. Okay?
Okay.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
Because we've had this meeting, we've all heard what's going on, we're all singing from the same hymn sheet, to coin a phrase, and it needs to go through the correct channels, okay? And we could meet again like this if this is what you want to do. If the things we discussed today are causing stress or concern, you can't meet the deadlines, you've got problems, we can meet again. But we need to go through the correct process to do that.
Okay.
Okay. Kit, do you want to say anything?
No.
No? You okay?
Yeah.
All right. Do you have anything, Aya, that you want me to say, or that you want to say, not me, about what we've discussed today?
Yeah, I just want to. I know. I give you the date for the AMP. I gave you the date for the dissertation, which is the 3rd of
Yes.
August. The ND nursing making a decision, nursing practice and decision making too. You set it for 20th of
20th of August. I will be emailing Dorothy today about that. I've got it. Look, I've got it highlighted on my little pad. So 20th of August, we've agreed that would be the date that we think that you will be able to submit that. And then I've also written down that you want just to know about leading and managing care, about the results. I don't know anything about it. I don't teach it, but I will just double check where we're at with the results. Have you been on Blackboard and checked to see the results?
I have checked more than since the 7th of this month. I have checked probably more than 11 times. Today I have checked 3 times prior to we having this meeting.
And okay, that's fine. I will go back to Deborah Taylor and just have a question about that. All right?
Thank you very much.
How do you feel?
To be honest, this collaboration is helpful. I'm grateful. To be honest, I would say I do appreciate it, and it's a lot of relief to my situation. That is, it's put a lot of weight off my shoulder, and because sometimes. Communicating with Dorothy, I know she's a busy person. She has domestic and academic issues to handle, but I'm not getting the response. Okay. Yeah, but this meeting is helpful in
So we've agreed a plan of action. We've also agreed in this meeting that when you need support with your essays, you're going to go to your module tutor as your first port of call, because they're the people that are going to support you. And we've also agreed if you are feeling stressed, you're going to go to Kit in the first instance, and then you're going to come to me. That is the process. We have also talked to you about the opportunities if you want us to refer you for additional help and support as a university that we can give to you. But you've agreed at the moment that you think you're managing that with your own support circles.
Yes.
Okay. All right. I think that covers everything. I don't think we've missed anything. If anybody wants to add anything else now, if not, I think we could probably close the meeting and we could.
With the matters I'm dealing with Sharon and Debbie, is that exclusive of what we have discussed? That's a separate issue. Which
what we discussed today has nothing to do with those matters.
Okay.
I know that you've sent an email and you have raised some concerns, and your concerns will be investigated and responded to. But as Kit set out to you at the beginning, the purpose of this was for us to look at what support we need to give to you.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. I think we're done. I will close close the meeting. I'll stop the recording. I'll close the meeting. And as I say to you, the recording will be in Blackboard. So if you did need to see it again, if you wanted to clarify anything, then it's available for everyone. It's not available for everyone to see, but you can access it. Okay.
Thank you very much.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
My words a bit there, but you know what I'm saying.
Yes, it does make sense. It does.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right. Okay. All right. All the best. Have a good evening, everyone. Enjoy the fact it's Friday night, and have a good weekend. Hopefully, the sun will shine.
Oh, hopefully. Thank you. Have a nice weekend. I wish you well.
Right.
I wish you well.
And you take care.
Thank you.
Okay, so take care with all the best with all your submissions, Ayo.
Oh, okay.
And do come to me if you have any issues, all right?
Okay, I will do.
Yeah, as Abby had said that, it is there is a process to go through, and come to me, and yeah.
Okay. Thank
because
you.
I am your personal tutor, yeah?
Thank you.
Okay.
All right, thank you then.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.